Cleric, with me.
The light of Selune will cleanse away the wicked.
Rise, my children. Rise and feed upon the living.
Hello and welcome everyone to HTM Plays Neverwinter.
Yay, a new MMO!
I'm Ty. I'm the rapscallion of this wonderful little group. We have Mishi.
I'm cute, and I have a kitty.
And then we also have Hat. No one cares about him. So, going
Hey.
right into things.
Hey!
It starts us off with race selection, and they have quite a robust selection.
They do. Oh my god. What is this halfling, and why is it tiny and adorable?
It's a hobbit, essentially.
Oh, I like the red Draenei people.
Yeah, tieflings.
Yeah.
They have the standard humans, dwarves, halflings, because I don't think they're allowed to say hobbit. The tieflings, who are, I think, unique to Dungeons & Dragons. For those who don't know, Neverwinter is based off the Dungeons & Dragons series, specifically the books. It's by Cryptic Games, and published by Perfect World. Am I doing that right?
Sure.
Sounds about right. I'm not sure how that works. It's part of the Perfect World bunch of games that they do.
We also have elves, and then we have two interesting ones I've never seen in MMOs before. The half-elves, who are a cross between humans and elves, and then the half-orcs, which I guess is a cross between humans and orcs. Oh, it says it right here in their bio.
I
Yeah,
should
there's
also mention there's the one last race, but it says coming soon, so...
That's probably the drow, which will not be released until sometime after launch. So, each race has 3 feats, special perks, things. All of them have a bonus to a specific ability score that you can choose. And then they have other stuff, like the elves have a 1% increased chance to critically strike, and then 10% resistance to slowing effects. Humans have increased your defense by 3%, and you gain an additional heroic feat points at levels 10, 15, and 20, whatever that means. Tieflings, you deal an additional 5% damage to targets below half health, And whenever you are hit, you have a 10% chance to lower the attack power of the attacker for 5%. Sweet. So lots of cool stuff like that. I'm gonna stick with human for now.
I have chosen the half elf.
I've got an elf because elves, and I loved elves.
Now there's a kind of a small selection of classes to choose from, but they're going to be adding on to this. There's 5, and then there's 1 coming soon.
As you can see, they're subtitled fighter, rogue, wizard, and cleric, and they each have some sort of subtitle. I think that indicates that there's going to be a lot of different variations of those 4 base classes.
Because we have the trickster rogue as opposed to just a regular rogue, the devoted cleric, because I guess there are clerics who aren't as, involved, the control wizard who flings around the spear thing, the great weapon fighter, and then the guardian fighter, which is an interesting way of doing it. Instead of just having the fighter class and having them spec into warrior, or, berserker or tank, you just choose tank or berserker right from the start.
This is all beta, by the way, very beta.
Oh yeah, it's open beta right now. So if you want to play,
Yeah,
we'll
feel
link
free to
that
go
in the
try
description. We're really
But,
bad at this.
But also, it means a lot of things could change, including how classes are done.
And then it has a peek at their powers: guard, enforced threat, fighter's recovery, and dungeoneering. Astral change, healing word, flame strike, religion. What does religion do? You can interact with religious objects and collect artifacts to sell from them.
I think that's part of the profession system. I've played a little bit of the game just to get acclimated to it, and there's things inside dungeons and whatnot that require certain skills to use. For example, I was playing a thief, and there's like these special thieving chests, I think, where you can take loot from. I guess you have to be a rogue to do that. I'm not sure. But stuff like that, and I noticed stuff like where you need an arcana profession or something. But the interesting thing is, I think you can buy items that act as that profession, so you don't have to. Like it's like a consumable. So who knows what they're doing with all that?
So I've chosen the cleric, the devoted one, and now it's giving me these stats.
Well, hold on. I thought you were going to be a guardian fighter.
I want to try the cleric.
I haven't tried a cleric.
But you are the guardian fighter.
I want to try the cleric.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, so you're talking about the stats now?
Yeah, I'm spamming this reroll score button, and I don't know what the numbers are doing.
It seems a bit of a silly system. Normally in D&D you have to roll dice to determine your stats, and I think you have to stick with them to a certain degree. But this one, it just lets you spam reroll until you see what you like. You should have your primary stat and then 2 secondary ones, and I guess those are the ones you want really high.
Yeah, wisdom, strength, and charisma, which all represent me. So I think, the cleric's perfect for me.
Hat, you're the rogue, right?
No, I'm a control wizard.
Oh.
I played a rogue when I was derping around with the game. So for the control wizard, my primary stat's intelligence, and my secondary ones are wisdom and charisma.
Now it's just giving me a bunch of presets. I can customize further. Okay.
Oh yeah, for the appearance.
Indeed.
So Neverwinter has quite the bit of work regarding your appearance. Like, you have a lot of options, and kind of impressed. It's a lot more than you see in a lot of MMOs as of late.
It is the pick from these kind of style of things, but I guess it's okay.
There's a nice enough variety.
How should I know which preset I should go with? I can customize it.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, so I can change the hairstyle. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. I was like, I don't know if I should go for a hairstyle I like or a face I like and fix the other.
You might as well go for the face you like, because hairstyle's really easy to change.
Okay.
Oh. I can change how my eyes work. Sweet. Just gonna go with natural, because We're playing Tibble right now.
So they have good enough selections of hair, and you have your scars and your different eyes. You can be blind if you want, and there's like tattoos and stuff too.
Something I've noticed so far, since I'm probably the only one playing a female, they are very well clothed.
Oh yeah, I noticed that like on the race selection screen where they see all the previews, they're pretty moderate, like modest.
You've got this nice little bit of cleavage showing and maybe a little bit of, skin during the midriff, and that's about it. And I appreciate that, because even though I like the sexy characters, it's nice knowing that they realize that it's not the only option.
And I think the fighter classes were fully clothed.
I think they still had a boob window, but, what are you going to do?
I mean,
It's
I don't
not-
mind it.
It's nothing crazy. Terra.
Terra was interesting in that it did the same exact thing for guys and girls. So it's hard for me to hate them.
Fair enough.
They were pretty, fair about it.
Hope you know I'm going to take forever on this customization thing until I find something perfect.
I'll go for it.
Oh, we have lots to talk about,
Good.
don't we? I think, maybe. Well, right now I'm just messing with the sliders to give Tybalt the most possible muscle.
So, but you can be blind.
Indeed, but I don't want Tybalt to be blind.
I know, but
Um,
you just tend to really like that stuff.
It's good for when I want to play other characters.
Ooh, what are all these? I have a lot more powers than my rogue did.
Well,
these
you
are-
are a mage.
Ooh, is that my shit? Oh, cool. So one of the mechanics of the game is sort of something similar to Guild Wars, where you can dodge out of the way, and you have like a stamina bar that lets you do it twice in a row before you have to let it recharge. That sort of system. But each of the classes do it differently. So the rogue had a fancy like dodge roll, like barrel out of the way. But apparently I have a teleport.
Background. Does this do anything?
I think it says somewhere that it's only for flavor.
Okay.
So I don't think it says it doesn't affect gameplay in any way.
Militia Defender of Neverwinter, I guess. Because I just want to get through this and start playing.
I chose a Seeker of Knowledge for Neverwinter.
Amontor is the god of the sun and time. His church teaches that he has died and reborn time and again, like the turning great clock. He's revered by farmers, merchants, and nomads who follow the seasons and turning of the celestial clock, as well as paladins who battle undead. Well, I guess that's fine then. The overview. Name the character.
You're so ahead of me. I find it hilarious. I'm still on tattoos.
Take your time.
Yeah, I really hope that doesn't matter. Just kind of having fun with this.
Oh, and there's an optional biography thing.
The power system looks pretty interesting. There's lots of different types of powers. Like you have your racials, which are the things that you were talking about earlier. They're just sort of passives. The dodge roll thing is labeled as a tactical one. And what is this? Oh, this is a skill. That I guess that's the profession or something. Skills and professions might be different, actually.